Okay, so welcome back to our graphic design course. I think this will be the second day, or this will be the second video. So in this video, I want us to look or talk more about shape lines and colors. I gave a preview of that in our last episode, but I think I had a lot of complaints on that, so I would want to go over the shapes and talk about lines and colors. Here we have a toolbar here. This contains most of the tools we'll be using for our designs. When you look down here, we have the rectangle tool. When you right click on it, we have other tools here, which includes the rectangle tool, rounded rectangle tool, the ellipse tool, polygon tool, line tool, and custom shape tool. So this is the rectangle tool. The rectangle tool is used to draw rectangles. The perfect thing about this tool is that, or let me say the amazing thing about this tool is that we use this tool to draw squares. So to draw a square, you press and hold on shift key, then you draw your square. This is how to draw a perfect square using the rectangle tool. This is the same process we use in drawing a circle. The ellipse tool is used to draw ellipse. We can draw oval and all other circular shapes, but to draw a perfect circle, you'd have to hold down the shift key, then you drag and draw your perfect circle. So this is all about drawing squares and circles. So fast forward, let's talk about colors. Just as we learned in primary or basic school, we have like three types of colors. We have the primary colors, which involves the red, blue, and yellow. Then when we talk about the secondary colors, we can talk about green, orange, and purple. So the third is the complementary colors. So let's use the color picker, or let me show you something quick here. So the last time I was saying that when you double click on this little square box here, you get a color picker. So let's click here. So this is the color picker. This is where you get to choose any color of your choice. So with today's video, let's look at blending options. With blending options, I won't be going through everything. We are just going to look at gradient and color. This is how you get to the blending options. You click here. Down here we have FX here. So you click on the FX here, then you click on blending options here. Then the blending options open. We have color overlay here and gradient overlay here. So when you click on the color overlay here, this is where you can change your color. So when you click here, it opens another color picker for you. So you can choose any color of your choice. So let's select this layer and apply gradient overlay. So while the layer is selected, you click on the FX down here, then you click on blending options. Then you click on gradient overlay. So here we have blend mode, which you can change. We have dark multiply. So I'll try and make a video and explain all these for you. We have opacity here. We have the gradient here. We have the style. So the style, we have linear, radial, angle, reflected, and diamond. So let me click here and let's select a custom made gradient. So let's go to reds and let's just pick anything here. So let's go for this. So this is linear. With the linear, you can play around with the angle. So looking at this, when I change the angle to 90 degrees, you can see a change here. When I bring it to 102, you can see the angle change. So let's leave it here. Let's play around with the stuff. So with the style, let's change it from linear to radial. We down here too, we have scale down here, so you can decrease the scale or you can increase the scale here. From radial, we have angle here, so this is angle. So you see this is 94 degrees, this is negative 61. So that's how angle 2 works. Let's go to reflected. This reflected, so you can play around with this and choose what best suits your design. When you are done here, you press on OK and it saves. So we want to talk about how to add stroke and shadow. Same way, we are going to be using the blending options. So let's select our ellipse here. So you click on FX, then you click on blending options here. Then you click on drop shadow. So this is how to drop shadow. So let's click here. Then you can play around with the opacity here. Then this is how the distance is. So with this one, I would like you to practice it and choose how your shadow is going to look. So how your shadow will look will be dependent on you. I hope you see how this thing works. So this is drop shadow. So we can turn it off and let's look at the stroke. So this is how to add stroke. You just click on the stroke here and the stroke is added. So with the stroke, we have size, we have position, we have blend mode, we have the opacity, we have fill type and color. So let's change the color from white because the background is already white. So let's pick this color here as our stroke color. Then let's increase the size here from 1 to, let's say, 50. So this is how stroke works. So to change the position, it's on the inside, that's why there's no outer covering on it. So when you change it to outside, you see that. Let me just play around with the size and you see something. Yes, so this is how stroke works. So you can change it from to center, you can change here to inside, you can change here to outside. So with the blending mode, you can change it to screen, you can change it to like anything you want. You can also reduce the opacity. Yes, so this is how stroke works. So with the fill color, you can change it to gradient. Then you choose any gradient of your choice to. Perfectly done. So when you are done, you press on OK. So today we've looked at about 4 things in the blending options. We've looked at stroke, we've looked at color overlay, gradient, and drop shadow. Yes, so that's basically it. So let's press on OK. So we've created a simple flyer. So I want us to do something here quickly. Let's try to be creative here. So let's create a new web page for this. So I want us all to try this. Let's draw a circle here. A first circle, so you have to add a shape. Then so I want us to add stroke and color overlay. So while the layer is selected, you click on FX down here, then blending options, then color overlay. I like this color. Then let's go for stroke. I like this one too, so let's leave it like that. Then you press on OK. So I want us to duplicate this. So to duplicate this, you would press on Alt, then you left click, then you drag. Yes. Then let's add a rectangle. So let's right click here, then let's select our rectangle here. Good. Then I want us to add Kalubali to this. So while it's selected, you click on FX down here, then blending options. Kalubali. I like this color, so let's just leave it like this. Press on it. So first of all, I want us to give it a nose. So to give it a nose, let's right click here. This time around, I want to like shortly explain how we use the polygon tool. So let's select polygon tool. The polygon tool is used for drawing polygons. So with polygons, we know polygons are shapes with like a specific number of sides. So when you look up here on the menu bar, we have size here. So let's change the size from 5 to 3. I want a triangle, that's why I'm doing this. So let's draw our triangle here. I think this is okay. So let's select the move tool and let's move it a little down here. So this is a simple design we've made. Let's be creative here. Let's draw another rectangle here. Let's position it well. I want us to change this color to black. So to change the color to black, you click on FX here, then blending options, then Kalubali. So let's change the color here to black. I like this. So this is a simple design we've created for ourselves. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video and click on the subscribe button, and let's wait for the next video. Thank you.